of Mumbai to offer the flowers to the portrait of late Matoshri Bhabubhai Sambhu Thakur. Now I request Honorable Dr. Rajaram Patil sir, Chairman Board of Studies in Geography, to offer Shriphar. After paying tribute and taking lessons from our idols, now I request all the dignitaries to come on the dais and sit on the designated place. So Maharashtra is known for the land of courage, tolerance, peace, reforms, revolutions, harmony, peaceful coexistence, equity and equality. And the Rajagit of the state of Maharashtra has reflected all those values in an effective way. Hence, I request all the dignitaries on the dais, delegates and all the participants to stand in the honor of the Rajagit. I request the students from the Cultural Association of a college to present Maharashtra Rajagit.
सह्याद्रीचा सिंहगर्जतो शिवशंभू राजा दरी दरीतून नाद गुंजला महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा काळ्या छातीवरी कोरली अभिमानाची लेणी पोलादी मनगटे खेळती खेळ जीव गेली दारिद्र्याच्या उन्हात शिजला निधराच्या धामाने भिजला देश गौरवासाठी झिजला दिल्लीचेही तत्व लागतो महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा जय जय महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा गर्जा महाराष्ट्र माझा.
Now I request everyone to be seated and request the students of Cultural Association to present welcome song.
ब्रह्मा गुरुदेव मंत्र आगे आ गया स्वागताचा सोहळा स्वागताचा सोहळा स्वागताचा सोहळा स्वागताचा सोहळा अमृताच्या या क्षणाने मोहरावी फुलपाने अमृताच्या या क्षणाने मोहरावी फुलपाने या सुगंधी संस्कृतीचा या सुगंधी संस्कृतीचा श्वास व्हावा मोकळा हा स्वागताचा सोहळा हा स्वागताचा सोहळा हा स्वागताचा सोहळा हा स्वागताचा सोहळा.
and Middle welcome of the gathering. Janardhan Bhagat Shikshan Prasarak Sanstha, Sandhu Kara Thakur Arts, Commerce and Science College, Autonomous, Department of Geography, Economics and Rural Development, in collaboration with the Internal Quality Assurance Cell, has organized one-day national seminar on population, environment and development, sponsored by Indian Council of Social Science Research, Western Region, Mumbai, and under the aegis of RUSA. The present seminar throws the light on Harmony for Sustainable Development, a pioneering initiative that believes into the intricate connection between environment, population and development. The august presence of dignitaries, delegates will definitely grace this occasion. Hence, on behalf of organizing committee, I, Akash Patil, wholeheartedly welcome all the dignitaries on the dais, all the delegates from various institutions, the research scholars, and my dear friends. It's the rich legacy and tradition of our college to welcome our guest formally. Hence, for that purpose, I humbly request our dynamic college principal, Professor Dr. S.K. Patil sir, to welcome the chief guest of today's one-day national conference, Honorable Dr. Anil Bawde sir, Dean Faculty of Arts, Karnataka Bhavara Faculty, University of Satara. Again, I request Honorable Principal sir to welcome Dr. Suresh Main sir, BOS Chairman in the subject of Economics, University of Mumbai. I request Honorable Principal sir to welcome our guiding force, our mentor to the institution, Honorable Principal Dr. S.T. Godre sir, Secretary, Janardhan Bhagat Shikshan Prasarak Sanstha, Panvel. I request Honorable Principal sir to welcome Honorable Dr. Rajaram Patil sir, BOS Chairman in Geography, University of Mumbai. Now I request Honorable Principal sir to welcome Dr. Dattatreya Pawar sir, BOS Chairman in Rural Development and Principal of Kirti College, Dalwar. Also I request Honorable Professor Dr. B.S. Patil sir, convener of this seminar, to welcome our college principal, Professor Dr. S.K. Patil sir. I also request Honorable Patil sir to welcome the IQSC coordinator of our college, Professor Dr. B.D. Adhav sir. Thank you, Patil sir. And also the wholehearted welcome to all the dignitaries of the dais, delegates from various institutes and my dear friends. After the formal welcome ceremony, I request our dynamic college principal, Professor Dr. S.K. Patil sir, to present our college profile.
Good morning, one and all. Respected Dr. Anil Bawde, the chief guest and today's resource person. He is the faculty, he is the Dean Faculty of Arts, Karnataka Bhavara Patil College, Karnataka Bhavara Patil University, Satara. Honorable Principal Dr. S.T. Godre sir, the former principal of this college and secretary, JBSP Sanstha, Panvel. Honorable Dr. Dattatreya Pawar sir, the principal of Kirti College. Dr. Suresh Main, the chairman, Board of Studies in Economics. Dr. Rajaram Patil, the chairman, Board of Studies in Geography. Dr. R.B. Patil sir, Dr. B.D. Agav, the IQC coordinator of our college, Dr. B.S. Narkhede, the head department of geography of our college, Professor Dr. B.S. Patil, the in charge faculty of arts and head department of economics, all the dignitaries on the dais, respected principals from various colleges, Maharashtra State. At the outset, on behalf of our Dhamkant Thakur Arts, Commerce and Science College, New College, Abrahamas, I welcome all of you for this national seminar on population, environment and development organized by the Department of Geography, Department of Economics and Department of Rural Development under the which is sponsored by Indian Council of Social Science Research, Western Regional Center, Mumbai. So as all of you know, the population, environment and development. So all these three aspects are inseparable. In the latest survey, the population of India that overcome the population of China. As far as the area of political region is concerned, territory of the China is concerned, China is bigger than India, you know. It is more than this territory area is more than India. So we have already crossed the China as regards to the territory is concerned. But officially it is declared that India is now most populated country in the world. So if we are populated, how it impacts on the environment. So when the population is more, it adversely impacts on the environment and subsequently it hampers the development of any nation. So these are very important concepts and there is a certain correlation in population, environment and development. Being the interdisciplinary concept, as we know, in the latest scenario of higher education, the National Education Policy 2020 has been implemented, where the interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary approach is required. And in this line, these departments have organized this kind of interdisciplinary national seminar. So I congratulate all three departments for organizing this kind of, national seminar. So as in NAP 2020, we have been implementing the new courses that are skill-based courses, multidisciplinary courses, job-oriented courses, project-oriented courses. So here, as we are expecting the multidisciplinary approach from the students, our teachers are also oriented in the same manner. Teaching learning process. In the line of NAP, the college has now established the lecture captain system where the teachers, our teachers have been developing the e-content, and that is what the requirement of new education policy, that the hybrid mode of teaching is required and teachers should learn how to generate the e-content, how to produce the e-content. Similarly, in the line of NEP, we have made many changes at our college. Lot of new softwares we have procured in order to have good services for students as regards to the laboratory, as regards to the library. Other important thing is that under the incubation, innovation and entrepreneurship cell, we have been conducting many activities assigned by IIC. And under this, to promote the entrepreneurship among the cell, to promote the entrepreneurship among our students, we have started the new ideas. We have started the production of biofertilizer in the laboratories. So the students from the social sciences will see the manufacturing unit of biofertilizer, testing of biofertilizer, and even the students of commerce and BMS accounting finance will look after the marketing part of the biofertilizer. Similarly, other departments are also establishing the same kind of projects, undertaking the same kind of endeavors in order to have the skill-oriented students, in order to have the multidisciplinary approach among the students. So this kind of attempt by all three departments is really praiseworthy. On behalf of our college, once again I congratulate them, and on behalf of college, I welcome all the dignitaries, and I expect there will be some fruitful discussion on the title pollution, environment and development. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I humbly request our college principal, Professor Dr. S.K. Patil, sir, to welcome the Honorable Dr. Mrs. Archana Podbole, ma'am, Director, Applied Environmental Research Foundation. Thank you, Principal, sir. Now I request Professor Dr. B.S. Patil, sir, in charge Faculty of Arts and convener of this national seminar, to give the introduction of the seminar to this August gathering.
Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Dr. Anil Wavre sir, Dean Karmur Bhaurav Patil University, Satara, Professor Dr. Suresh Main, Director, MPSC and UPSC Center, and Board of Study Chairman, Economics, University of Mumbai, Honorable Principal Dr. Honorable Dr. S.T. Gadde sir, Secretary, JBSP Sanstha, Honorable Professor Dr. S.K. Patil, sir, Principal of our college, and Principal Pawar sir, Chairman, Board of Studies in Rural Development, Professor R.B. Patil sir, Chairman, Board of Study in Geography, Professor Dr. B.D. Aghav, IQSC Coordinator of our college, Professor Dr. Shailesh Wajekar, Coordinator, RUSA, all members of the Board of Studies, principals of different colleges, Board of Study members in other universities, eminent researchers, environmentalists, experts in demography, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow citizens. Today, I stand before you to shed light on three critical interlinked aspects that are pivotal for the sustainable development of India: population, environment, and rural development. These elements are not separate entities but are intricately connected, and understanding their relationship is a crucial for our nation's progress. Let's start with population. India is the second most populous country, not second, it is the first most populous country in the world, and its population continues to grow at a significant rate. From 2021, actually, it was the year on which we have to conduct the census, but we failed to conduct on 2021, 22, 23, and 24. Every year, addition in our population is more than 2.5 crore is there. It means from 2021 to till date, our population has grown by 7.5 crore, more than that. But still it is not happening. Especially concerning resource management, healthcare, education, employment opportunities. Therefore, effective population control measures coupled with education and awareness are essential to ensure a balance between population growth and available resources. Next, let's turn our attention to the environment. India is blessed with rich biodiversity, diverse ecosystem, abundant natural resources. However, rapid industrialization, urbanization, deforestation, and pollution have taken a toll on our environment. Climate change, loss of biodiversity, air and water pollution, and natural disasters are some of the pressing issues we face today. It is imperative to adopt sustainable practices, promote renewable energy, protect natural habitats, and reduce pollution to safeguard our environment for future generations. Now let's to delve into rural development. Rural development in India forms the backbone of our nation, with a significant portion of our population, near to 50%, residing in rural areas, more than that. However, rural areas often face challenges such as lack of basic infrastructure, limited access to education and healthcare, inadequate employment opportunities, and poverty. Empowering rural communities through inclusive development initiatives, investing in infrastructure, promoting agricultural innovation, providing quality education and healthcare services, and creating employment opportunities can lead to holistic rural development and bridge the urban rural divide. To address the challenges and achieve sustainable development, a multi-dimensional approach is needed. First and foremost, there must be strong emphasis on education and awareness at all levels of society. Education empowers individuals to make informed choices, promotes a culture of sustainability, and fosters innovation and entrepreneurship. Secondly, government policies and programs should prioritize sustainable development goals, ensuring equitable distribution of resources, promoting renewable energy, conserving natural ecosystem, and mitigating climate change impacts. Thirdly, partnerships between government, private sector, civil society organizations, and local communities are essential for collaborative action and effective implementation of development initiatives. Lastly, fostering a culture of responsible consumption and production among citizens, promoting eco-friendly practices, and embracing technology and innovation can further support our journey towards sustainable development. In conclusion, the interconnected issues of population, environment, and rural development require integrated solutions, collective efforts, and long term vision. By addressing these challenges holistically, we can build a prosperous, equitable, and sustainable future of India. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Through your address, you have given an insight about the thought behind the seminar. Now, I humbly request Dr. D.S. Narkade, sir, Head Department of Geography and co-convener of this national seminar, to introduce our chief guest of the inaugural ceremony of this national seminar.
Good morning to one and all. Honorable Principal Dr. S.T. Garde, the President of today's inaugural ceremony. Honorable Dr. Anil Wavre, the Chief Guest of today's function. Honorable Dr. Sandeep Main, the Keynote Speaker. Honorable Dr. Archana Godbole Madam, the Resource Person. Honorable Dr. Sanjukta Sattar Madam, the Resource Person. Honorable Dr. D.B. Pawar Sir, Chairman in Board of Studies in Rural Development. Honorable Dr. Rajaram Patil, Chairman Board of Studies in Geography. Our Principal Dr. S.K. Patil. Our IQC Coordinator Dr. B.D. Agha. All other guests and esteemed colleagues from different colleges and dear students. I am here to introduce today's esteemed guest for this one-day national seminar on population, environment and development, organized by Department of Geography, Department of Rural Development and Department of Economics. Today we have with us the chief guest, Honorable Dr. Anil Wavre. We welcome you, sir, in our college campus. Dr. Anil Wavre is a professor and head Department of Economics at Chhatrapati Shivaji College, Satara. Sir is a Dean Humanities at Karmavir Bhaura Patil University, Satara. He is a coordinator of Internal Quality Assurance Cell of the Autonomous College and Yuvak Kalyan Kaksh. He is the member of Board of Studies in Economics at KBP College, Pandharpur, as well as the Mahavir College, Kolhapur. Sir has completed 21 years of service in the field of academics and given many lectures in different academic conferences and seminars. Sir was the former member of Academic Council of Shivaji University. Sir was the former president of Kolhapur Shivaji University Economic Association. Under his able guidance, 6 students have completed the PhD degree and 11 students have completed the MPhil degree from Shivaji University, Kolhapur. Sir has written 10 reference books as a sole author and written the chapters in 42 different books and edited 24 books. Sir has completed 2 research projects given by UGC as well as RUSA and published 43 research papers in different academic conferences and seminars. He is a recipient of 8 awards in his curricular activities and research. Sir, on behalf of our C.K. Thakur College, I welcome you all for this national seminar. Today we have with us Professor Dr. Suresh Main as a keynote speaker. Professor Main is a professor at School of Economics and Public Policy at University of Mumbai, as well as Sir is the chairman of Board of Studies in Economics of University of Mumbai. He is a member of Academic Council of University of Mumbai. Sir is a director of Center of UPSC MPSC of University of Mumbai. Sir has written 18 research papers, 9 books and completed 2 major projects funded by Government of Maharashtra. Sir has completed 20 years of service and under his able guidance, 3 students have completed the PhD and 7 students are pursuing the PhD under the guardianship of Dr. Suresh Main. Again, we welcome you, sir, for our this national seminar. Welcome. Now it is time to introduce our guiding lamp of the Janardhan Bhagat Shikshan Prasad Samstha. I feel very proud to introduce our today's president of inaugural ceremony, our lovely principal, Dr. S.T. Garde, sir. Principal Dr. S.T. Garde, sir, is one of the dynamic principal of our college. Under his able guidance, our college has brought a lot of laurels. We have reached up to A+ level under his visionary leadership. I welcome Sir again. Sir was the dynamic principal of our college for 18 years and under his leadership, our college has received A grade in 2006, again A grade in 2012 and the A+ grade in 2015 and 16. Under his foresight and leadership, our college has received the Best College Award from University of Mumbai. Our college has received the College with Potential for Excellence status from University Grant Commission twice from UGC New Delhi. Sir was the member of the Management Council of University of Mumbai, the member of Academic Council, and the chairman of Board of Studies in Accountancy twice. Under his chairmanship, the university has started under new different courses in the Faculty of Commerce. Under his able guidance, 15 students have completed the PhD degree in the University of Mumbai. Sir has given many lectures in different academic conferences and seminars. Sir is a member of NAC assessor team and sir has visited more than 30 colleges across the India. Now sir is heading the post of secretary in our Janardhan Bhagat Shikshan Prasarak Sanstha and looking after the administration of 17 institutions of our Sanstha. Sir is always available for guidance to us. Under his valuable guidance and support, we are here to able to stand and speak in front of you. We welcome you, sir. Once again, I welcome all the guests, participants and students for this national seminar. Thank you, Jai Hind.
After the introduction of our chief guest and honorable president of the inaugural ceremony, now I request Honorable Dr. S.T. Gadge sir to felicitate the chief guest of the inaugural ceremony of the one-day national seminar on population, environment and development. I request Honorable S.T. Gadge sir to felicitate the chief guest of the inaugural ceremony, Dr. Anil Wavre sir, Dean Faculty of Humanities in the Karmagir Bhavan Patil University, Satara, by giving the short, Shriphal and momentum. Now I request Honorable S.T. Gadge sir to felicitate Dr. Suresh Main sir, BOS Chairman in the Economics, University of Mumbai, as well as the Professor in the School of Economics and Public Policy, University of Mumbai. Now I request our college principal, Professor Dr. S.K. Patil sir, to felicitate our guiding force, our mentor, Dr. S.T. Gadge sir, by giving short, shawl and bouquet as a token of affection and love. Now I request Honorable Dr. S.T. Gadge sir to felicitate Dr. Dattatreya Pawar sir, BOS Chairman in the subject of rural development and Principal of Kirti College, Dadar, by offering shawl, bouquet and memento. Then I request our college principal, Professor Dr. S.K. Patil sir, to felicitate Dr. Rajaram Patil sir, BOS Chairman in Geography, University of Mumbai, by giving short, memento and bouquet as a token of love and affection. Then I request Dr. S.M. Bhuriman, Head Department of Rural Development and Organizing Secretary of the National Seminar, to felicitate Honorable Dr. Archana Bhuriman, Director, Applied Environmental Research Foundation. Then I again request Dr. S.M. Bhuriman to felicitate Honorable Professor Dr. Sanjukta Sattaraman, Professor and Head Department of Geography, University of Mumbai. Thank you all. Now I request everyone, our of the dais to be seated. Now I humbly request our mentor, Dr. S.T. Garde sir, to guide us.
Please, sir.
So, good morning to one and all who are present here. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Very good, very good. So, first of all, I would like to welcome all of you in our campus of Changukana Thakur Arts, Commerce and Science College, Autonomous, New Panvel. Today, we have with us Dr. Anil Wavre, the Dean, Faculty of Arts, and one of the senior academician in the field of economics. We have Dr. Pawar, the principal of Kirti College, as well as the chairman board of studies in rural development. We have Dr. Suresh Mahint, the chairman board of studies in economics, University of Mumbai. Dr. Patil, the the chairman board of studies in geography. Dr. Satta madam, Dr. Gorbole, many other senior academicians, head of departments, and very important, our three head of departments and professors in our college, Dr. B.S. Patil, the in charge of our Faculty of Arts, Dr. Bhoir, the head of Department of Rural Development, and importantly, Dr. Narkhede, the head Department of Geography, who is always instrumental in such type of academic exercises in his own, you can say that, subject, as well as many other academic exercises in our college, including, you can say that, coordinator in IQAC previously. And today we have with us many other head of departments of our college, including IQAC coordinator, Dr. Agav. Friends, I am happy today that we have many senior academicians in the field of geography, economics, rural development, policy, you can say that, formulation, not only of our mother institution, University of Mumbai, but other institutions of Maharashtra. And you can say that before us, many senior professors and academicians in the field of our higher education, and importantly, our stakeholders, students. They are on large number. And that's why I am happy that today the basic objective of these interactive sessions will definitely conclude something. Because friends, when we, you can say that, come together, it creates the positive waves for the purpose of creation of certain positive environment in higher education. Just now, our B.S. Patil has given excellent type of introduction, and you can say that, brief of our workshop or this seminar in the field of economics, geography, as well as rural development. I will not go in detail of that economics, geography, as well as rural development, because many senior academicians are here, and I am the student of accountancy, always, you can say that, engaged in debit and credit. But friends, authoritatively I will speak some glimpses about population, not only the general population, but population of our stakeholder students. Secondly, the environment, not the overall environment, but the educational environment. And thirdly, the development, not the overall development, but the educational development. Friends, today we are in the world of 21st century. There are many forces, positive forces, negative forces, which are working in the society in large, as well as our education department. In specific, the higher education. We are experiencing many changes. Many means many complex changes. On one side, we are implementing National Education Policy 2020. Every day something new is coming. Here is major, here is minor, here is this vertical, here is that vertical, the combinations, credits, their combinations, then open electives, general electives, then other factors. Many of our teachers as well as our main stakeholders, students are, you can say that, confused because of these complexities. Friends, it is our duty, being the senior academicians as well as the teachers who are working in higher education, to make the clarity in the total system of our higher education. And unfortunately, I am using the word unfortunately, the authorities which are engaged in formulation of these policies and making the rules and regulations and guiding principles for the purpose of execution, they are also not firm. Because I personally feel, being the, you can say that, student of accountancy, that every change must flow not from bottom to, or not from top to bottom, but from bottom to top. Because we always speak about the stakeholder students. The, you can say that, young chap who has completed his 12th standard and coming in our college for first year higher education, BA, BCom, BSc, or any, you can say that, course, he must get the clarity that what he want to do further for the purpose of his graduation, post graduation, or any higher research degree in his career. And from that point of view, I personally feel the college administration, institutional administration, as well as the very important teachers, they must make the overall study of all these factors, addressing the different questions of population. Here population implies the students, and students are the heterogeneous group: slow learners, medium learners, fast learners, socio-economically different type of learners, first learners, financially weak learners, learners who are from, you can say that, Marathi medium or any other medium other than the English. All these groups are coming to us with certain expectations. From that point of view, there is a necessity, the second factor, creation of environment. Very important factor, which creates the perspective, which creates the perception in the field of higher education. And creation of that environment, factors who are working for the purpose of development, because friends, these 3 years of undergraduation and if possible 2 years of higher education are the golden days in the life of students. If you make the correct actions, correct decisions, then only that becomes the golden days. Otherwise, it may become the problem, and you can say that difficulties in the life of that students. And that's why the second factor, environment, and that liability lies on us, being the people who are related with this higher education system. And third and very important is the development, which is always the result oriented. Friends, all these changes, our country is considered to be one of the developing country for the purpose of higher education system. One of the biggest and largest, you can say that, largest educational institutions in the world. But unfortunately, we always speak about the quality, and quality. But unfortunately, we don't know exact what is meant by quality. What is the quality in the higher education system? Quality, the people who are on the top, they speak different language. The quality who are in the rural area, they speak about the different, you can say that, terminology. And the students who are actually studying in the field of higher education, they, you can say that, speak about the different terminologies of quality. And that's why defining the quality, defining the scope of the quality is very important. I personally feel quality simply implies the positive result and creation of the holistic development of the students by, you can say that, putting the different inputs, socio-economic inputs, academic inputs, political inputs, cultural inputs, all type of inputs must be inserted in the mind of students in these 5 years, 3 years undergraduate, and you can say that 2 years postgraduate. Then only our all systems of, you can say that, higher education will go further positively. Otherwise, friends, if this situation, confused situation continues, definitely our ultimate goal will suffer and ultimate stakeholders will suffer. No problem, our universities are speaking very good about higher education. Colleges also speaking very good about higher education. But if you make the analytical study of all these things, it is very difficult to say that we are doing the best, because and the importance and the liability lies with the teachers. No problem, different gadgets are coming, different softwares are coming, different systems are coming, which are doing the best for the purpose of communication of the course contents, their spirits to the students. But the teacher, natural individual, academician is the most harbinger for the purpose of transmission of these students in the, you can say that, field of higher education from one stage to another. And that's why students as a teachers community like us should shoulder the high level responsibility. Then only we'll speak about this population positively, then environment positively, and development positively in our own field, higher education. Friends, I hope for whole day you will speak about the different dimensions and aspects in your own field of geography, economics, and rural development, and our stakeholders will definitely get some incitement, some of, not all, some incitement about all these very important terminologies in the field of their own systems. Because, friends, remember, we are directly associated with, you can say that, people who have their minds, who have their emotions, their expectations, and that's why we must speak very systematically and behave systematically and put the systematic approach and scientific approach, which will definitely go, or which will definitely make these students confidently for the purpose of marching their journey towards the achievement of ultimate destination, that is their graduation, post graduation, or doctoral work. Thank you very much to the, you can say that, principal of our college for inviting me here on this occasion of very excellent type of work, that is interactive sessions in the field of this economics, geography, and rural development. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring thoughts. You have linked the theme of national seminar with the overall execution of the higher education institution, which is playing the instrumental role in the holistic development of the student. Now, without any further ado, I humbly request the chief guest of today's inaugural ceremony, Dr. Anil Vavre sir, Dean, Faculty of Humanities, Karmavir Bhaurav Patil, University Satara, to address the gathering.
A very good morning to you all. JBSP Sanstha Security College, Panvel, the Department of Geography, Economics and Rural Development organized a national seminar on a very relevant theme, that is population, environment and development. And for this inaugural ceremony, the president of inaugural ceremony is Honorable Professor Dr. S.D. Garde sir, was the former principal of this college and presently he is working as a secretary of this Sanstha. Honorable Principal Dr. S.K. Patil sir, my friend, the Chairman of Board of Studies in Economics in Mumbai University, Professor Dr. Suresh Main sir, Dr. Rajaram Patil sir, Chairman BOS in Geography, Principal Dr. Dattatreya Pawar sir, who is the Chairman Board of Studies in Rural Development, Professor Dr. Archana Gorgode madam, Dr. Sattar ma'am, Dr. B.D. Agav sir, IPSC coordinator of this college, respected principals from different colleges, my friend and the convener of the national seminar, Professor Dr. B.S. Patil sir, co-convener Dr. D.S. Narkhade sir, different participants from various universities, my friends who are coming from the KBP University Satara, researchers and dear students. Friends, I feel proud to be an inaugurator of this national seminar on the population, environment and development. Because at the very outset, I humbly pay my sincere gratitude towards the founding father of CKT campus, Honorable Loknethe Ramshet Thakur Sahib, because he is not only with you, he is always with us. His all-time support to Chhatrapati Shivaji College Satara. That's why we can organize different types of activities in my campus also. Dear friends, you know that the recent report, I think 2 days before, the UNDP published a report regarding human development, and this report strongly emphasizes inclusive development of the humankind in 21st century. In the light of same direction, the organization committee of this college chosen the theme that is again related to human development, environment and the overall development of the economy, so which is burning issue of the socio-economic. Friends, I would like to present before you few things there I thought in my mind regarding the correlationship between population, environment and the development, because there are significant, the multiple perspective regarding these the three themes. The three themes are directly related to policy decision, economic trends, environmental management, cultural shifts, socio-economic aspects, political aspects, and most importantly, infrastructural issues, which is social infrastructure and the economic infrastructure. These three things are closely related. You know that the correlationship between the population and development, the correlation between the population and development is very complex, very close. Again, there are two sides for the correlation between these both variables, one positive correlation and the negative correlation. I would like to present before firstly the positive correlation between the population and the development, because the population always playing a crucial role in economic development or all kind of development. Number of times the researchers and students and faculty are saying that the Indian economy facing the problem of population. Friends, always keep in mind, population never a problem. Due to increase in the population, due to increase in the growth of population, the problems created, that's the issue before economy. Population never problem. Then the population provide the labor, provide the entrepreneurs in the major factors of production, because if you see the four factors of production, land, labor, entrepreneur and capital. Out of four factors of production, the both factors are there which are directly related to the population. Then it is provide the large number of labor force to the economy. Without having the good quality labor force, we cannot develop any kind of activity. We cannot run any kind of economic activity also, and that's why this population contribute to increase the productivity and output. Population always increase the demand for goods and services. That's why the investment is stimulating. But in this parameter, in economic variable, I would like to present few views regarding the population, the present situation, and the policy of the government. We continuously saying that Indian economy is getting the democratic dividend. Friends, you know that in the year 1995, the great scientist of this economy and President of India, late APJ Abdul Kalam Sahib, has prepared the Vision 2020. In the 1995, the vision was for 25 years, and he submitted to the government of India, and government announced the Vision 2020. But the Vision of 2020 depends upon what basis? Because in that time, India's average age of population was 27 to 28, and on depend upon the youth strength of the youth population, he has prepared the plan and submitted to Indian government. But after completion of the 25 years, again in last year we announced another plan. I would like to talk on that plan at the end of my lecture. That plan is Vikasit Bharat at 2047. But from 1995 to 2020, within that 25-year period, because we accepted the new economic policy in 1991, and we are saying that in another title, that is economic reforms period. We have completed the 3 decades of the economic reforms period, and from last 30 years we succeeded to get the opportunities from international level in the form of demographic dividend is the basic question. If you want to get the demographic dividend, how much investment we invested into the human capital is the issue. Because we all are studying in the higher education. Then the job opportunities. Again, APJ Abdul Kalam Sahib said that if we succeed to provide the job opportunities to the youth, then and then only we can reach up to the extreme level at the international level. Continuously see that the expenditure on education, expenditure on research, and expenditure on health continuously going down. The expenditure, you know that the all kind of development of any country in the world is dependent on the research and development. But we are continuously declining the investment in the field of education and health. Again, one thing is there. मला वाटतं आपण सर्वजण बोर्ड रूम मध्ये बसलो होतो तेव्हा त्याच्यावर बोलत होतो. In respect of gross enrollment ratio, in NEP 2020, there is target because at present we have 27% of gross enrollment ratio and would like to reach up to the 50% at the end of 35 as per NEP. But problem is that what kind of policies has been designed by the government to reach up to the 50% of GR. And one more and very important thing is that what about the dropout rate? खरं तर याच्यावर आता सुद्धा प्रस्तावनेमध्ये सुद्धा चर्चा व्हायला लागली. पॉप्युलेशन, एन्व्हायरमेंट आणि डेव्हलपमेंट याच्यावर आपण चर्चा करणारच आहोत. पण ज्यांच्यासाठी हे सगळं चाललंय, ते खरं तर माझं वैयक्तिक मत आहे, ज्यांच्यासाठी हे सगळं चाललंय तेच जर या सिस्टम मधूनच ड्रॉपआउट होत असतील तर नेमकं आपण कोणत्या दिशेला जाणार आहोत, ती विकासाची दिशा कोणती असेल याच्यावर चिंतन करणं गरजेचं आहे असं माझं प्रामाणिक मत आहे. कारण फक्त ड्रॉपआउट होत नाहीत, एमई आपल्याला विषय माहिती आहे, त्याच्यावर आता बोलण्याचं वेगळं सेशन असेल. मल्टिपल एंट्री आणि मल्टिपल एक्झिट त्याच्याही पलीकडे आपण जाऊन पाहणं आवश्यक आहे. ड्रॉपआउट होणारा विद्यार्थी नेमका कोणत्या वर्गातला आहे, वर्ग इन द सेन्स सोशो इकॉनॉमिक स्टेटस मधला आहे. याचा जर अभ्यास केला गेला तर आपल्या लक्षात येतील खूप भयानक आकडेवारी आपल्या समोर येऊ शकते. आणि ही परिस्थिती ड्रॉपआउट होणारा एक वर्ग, एनरोल होणारा दुसरा वर्ग आणि वर्गात न येणार आणखी एक विशिष्ट भाग आहे. या सगळ्या बाबींचा आपण विचार करायला लागेल, तेव्हा लक्षात येईल की पॉप्युलेशन आणि डेव्हलपमेंटचं रिलेशन नेमकं कशा पद्धतीने जातं. When you're talking about the negative relationship between population and development, uncontrolled population is the issue before particularly underdeveloped countries, because uncontrolled population can lead to high unemployment and underemployment is the problem. Severe strain on resources and infrastructure, because uncontrolled population is always exploiting the environment, always exploiting the natural resources. Jobs may not grow as fast as the rate of population. It creates the socio-economic problems such as poverty and inequality. And this uncontrolled population is continuously, from last 77 years after the independence, is continuously increasing the gap between the rich and poor people. And this become a more social problem before the Indian economy. So there is need to environmental impact analysis, because environmental degradation and population, again there is close relationship, and at present the environmental degradation is the key issue before the developing and developed countries. So students should know, and it is necessary to analyze the environmental impact and design the policies to industrial development which tackle the control the environment. Next very important issue I would like to put before you. In economics, number of economics saying that the different criteria for the development. And in respect of Maharashtra, some economics saying that expansion of the city is the key indicator of development. It's okay. Theoretically, it's okay. And they are saying that 50% population of Maharashtra is living in the urban areas or the city areas. And from last 50 to 60 years, continuously rural to urban migration is there. For example, you can take the example of the Mumbai city. Suppose 50% population of Maharashtra living in the different cities, it's indicator of the development. But my question is that out of 50% population, the 70% population living in the slum area, under the bridge, on the footpaths, this kind of development known as a faceless development. In economic terms, it's called as a faceless development, because this population is not accessing the infrastructure facilities. This is the dark side of the development. Distribution wealth is again the problem, and we are continuously succeeded to increase the GNP, increase the GDP, but at the same time we are improving the monopoly houses. These monopoly houses again increasing the gap between rich and poor people is the problem. In respect of population, the quality of life again is the basic issue, because in the quality of life there are three major parameters are considered always, that is health, education and living standard. If you see the last 30 to 40 budgets, the health expenditure, the provision for the health is not more than 1 to 1.5%. For the educational sector, the budgetary provision is not more than 3.5%. Number of reports submitted to the government from the Kothari Commission, it is expected 6% investment needed in the higher education system, but we are not reached more than 3.5%, and 1% investment is the living standard. That's why the quality of life or the living standard of the population is continuously going down, and another side, our country is increasing the GNP. Because friends, if you take the 5 richest person from the world, there are 2 Indians. But at the same time, if you take the 5 poorest person from the world, there are 3 Indians. Which place is right? This the issue is necessary to think about at present era. Another field or the sector, we are saying that agriculture is the backbone of Indian economy. When we are talking about the rural development, without discussion on the agriculture, it's not complete the development of the rural area. If you take the example of the rural development and the population engaged in the agricultural sector from 1951, after independence, when we counted the population and introduced the first census in 1951, the total population of India was 36 crore. At present, it reached up to the 140 crore. In 1951, we were said that 70% of population engaged in the agricultural sector. At present, the same percentage is there. There is no change in the percentage. I was saying that no change in the percentage, only 70% people engaged in the agricultural sector. But when we are thinking about the actual volume or the burden in the agricultural sector, out of 51 crore, 28 crore was engaged in the agricultural sector. But at present, out of 140 crore, 80 to 85 crore population engaged in the agricultural sector. That's the burden on the agriculture. This is one thing. Another thing is that in year 1951, the food grain production from the agricultural sector was 50 million tons. It reached up to the 380 million tons at present. Always we expect that the growth rate of agriculture of 4%. This is expectation in each budget. But experience is that agriculture growth rate is not reached more than 2.5%. We are talking about only agriculture growth rate, but we are not thinking on the how much investment is expected by the agriculture sector. What kind of infrastructure is expected for development of the agricultural sector? From 30% investment to only 12% investment is continuously going down in the agricultural sector. Burden is going to increase. This is one thing. Another sign of development is that due to increase in the population, there is more and more demand for the port, roads, rails, infrastructure, housing facilities. That's why which land we are using that. It means the cultivable land, the volume of cultivated land is continuously going to shrink. That's why in the near future, it will be the major problem before Indian economy, scarcity of the food grain. याच्यावर खरं तर आज ग्रामीण विकासाचा अभ्यास करत असताना चर्चा करायला पाहिजे. एका बाजूला ॲग्रेरियन डिस्ट्रेस आहे, कारण प्रॉब्लेम्स ऑफ मार्केटिंगचे तर आहेत, प्राइसिंगचे तर आहेत, प्रोडक्शनचे सुद्धा आहेत, आणि दुसऱ्या बाजूला त्याच्यावरचा पडत असणारा ताण. या दोन्ही बाबीचा विचार केल्यानंतर आपल्या लक्षात येईल ॲग्रिकल्चर सेक्टर आपण कोणत्या दिशेला घेऊन जात आहोत. रुरल डेव्हलपमेंटवर आपण जेव्हा बोलायला लागतो तेव्हा कृषी विकास आणि ग्रामीण विकास ह्या दोन्ही बाबी अत्यंत महत्वाच्या ठरतात. वेळेचा विचार करून मी आणखी 2-3 बाबींवरच फक्त बोलून इथं थांबेन. पॉप्युलेशनच्या बाबतीमध्ये आणखी एका वेगळ्या विषयावर चर्चा सातत्यानं आता होऊ लागली, ती म्हणजे मित्र हो सिल्वर इकॉनॉमीच्या बाबतीत आहे. थोडासा वेगळा ऍस्पेक्ट मी आपल्या समोर मांडण्याचा प्रयत्न करणार आहे. ही जी सिल्वर इकॉनॉमी आहे, बऱ्याच वेळा असं म्हटलं जातं की ओल्डर पीपल विल बी द इंजिन ऑफ द इकॉनॉमी ऑफ द फ्युचर. आतापर्यंत आपण खूप वेळा युथवर बोलत आलेलो आहोत. ते बोलत 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 30 वर्ष संपलीत. युथचं वाढणारं वय, आपला बर्थ रेट सातत्यानं कमी होणारा आणि एकूण लोकसंख्येमध्ये वाढणारे 65 पेक्षा जास्त वयोगटातील लोकसंख्येचं प्रमाण, या सगळ्याचा विचार केल्यानंतर हा पहिल्यांदा प्रश्न जर कोणाला भेडसावला असेल तर जपानच्या इकॉनॉमीला भेडसावला. आणि जपानच्या इकॉनॉमीने त्याला नाव काय दिलं? सिल्वर मार्केट. अँड दिस सिल्वर मार्केट इज रिलेटेड टू हेल्थ, बँकिंग, ऑटोमोटिव्ह, एनर्जी, हाऊसिंग, टेलिकम्युनिकेशन, लेजर अँड टुरिझम याच्याशी संबंधित सिल्वर मार्केट आहे. जे कस्टमर्स आहेत सिल्वर मार्केटचे, द पीपल विच इज मोर दॅन द 65 years, they have high purchasing power because they have worked 30 years to 40 years in the economy. After the retirement, their purchasing power is higher rather than beginners. Second, they are free from economic burden. They don't have any kind of burden now. They use their time to do what they always wanted. जे त्यांना आतापर्यंत करू शकले नाहीत तिकडे ते आता वेळ देणार आहेत. ते नवीन एक्सपिरियन्स एन्जॉय करण्याचा प्रयत्न करणार आहेत. There are active people who like to take care themselves. They are loyal to their brands. ही गोष्ट याच्यातली खूप महत्वाची आहे. They have more free time and like to take advantage of it with culture and leisure activity. ही गोष्ट जेव्हा ऍज अ कस्टमर म्हणून आपल्याला समोर दिसत आहेत, तेव्हा अर्थव्यवस्थेच्या समोरच्या संधी कोणत्या आहेत, पॉप्युलेशनचा अभ्यास करणाऱ्या संशोधकांनी आता थोडंसं या विषयाकडे सुद्धा बघण्याची आवश्यकता आहे. कारण डिमांड फॉर न्यू प्रोडक्ट्स पुढे येणार आहेत, डिमांड फॉर न्यू सर्व्हिसेस पुढे येत आहेत. which are demanded by the holders. आणि ह्या आता मी ज्या नावांचा उल्लेख केला गेला त्या सेक्टरची डिमांड वाढणार आहे, त्यामुळं न्यू प्रोफेशन्स पुढे येण्याची शक्यता आहे. आपण जे सातत्यानं फक्त एआय क्लाउड कम्प्युटिंगशी संबंधित बोलत आलो, पण त्याच्या पलीकडे जाऊन आपल्याला काही गोष्टींवर आता भर द्यावा लागेल. ते म्हणजे न्यू प्रोफेशन्स पुढे येत आहेत आणि त्याच्यामधला स्ट्रॅटेजिक इन्व्हेस्टमेंटचे प्लॅन्स. या अनुषंगानं सुद्धा आता अर्थव्यवस्था एका वेगळ्या दिशेला जाईल असं मला वाटतं. इफ यू सी द मोस्ट एजिंग कंट्रीज जर बघितल्या गेल्या आपण, द मोस्ट एजिंग कंट्री इन द वर्ल्ड इज द जपान. इट मीन्स आउट ऑफ टोटल पॉप्युलेशन 28.2% पॉप्युलेशन इज अबव 65 years. In Italy 22.8%, Finland 21.9%, France 20%, Germany 21.4%, and India aging population is 12%. I would like to put before you some statistics of India's silver economy, because when we're talking about the population of whole world, but it is necessary to focus on the Indian population and particularly on the silver economy. The population aging, according to United Nations, India's population aged 60 years and above is projected to reach 173 million by next 2 years. And 3.5% of the population will be aged 80 years or above. What about the growth rate? The senior citizen population in India growing at 3.3% per annum. If you check, the growth rate of Indian population is 1.2, 1.3%, but Asian population's growth rate is 3.3%. Healthcare spending, the healthcare spending, it is a compound growth rate is 16.6%. National Real Estate Development Council, they declared their own report in last year, and according to that report, the senior housing, it is expected to grow. The senior housing market is expected to grow 20% during 2018 to 2026. Within that period, the growth rate of this kind of senior housing is 20%. The retirement income is high. Senior customer spending, how much spent per annum the senior citizens in India? The report from the same agency, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, according to them, 6 lakh crore rupees they are spending per annum. And elderly dependency ratio is going to increase. Digital adoption is there. So these statistics highlights the growing importance of the silver economy. So there is need to think on changing demand of the economy, changing nature of the economy, and at the same time the challenges before the economy. And at the end of this presentation, I would like to focus on the Vikasit Bharat, because the Vikasit Bharat, the system is saying that Vikasit Bharat vision will be the engine of economic growth. If this is the engine of economic growth, then which potential is there, which vision is there, and what kind of challenges before the Vikasit Bharat? Within 3 to 4 minutes I will present before and I will stop there. What is the vision? Vision of Vikasit Bharat is transform India into the developed nation by year 2047, because in the 2047 there is a anniversary, 100th anniversary of Indian economy, and India's projected growth continuously bombarding there. We are on the 5th rank at world level. We are with 3 trillion and expected to reach up to 5 trillion in the year 2027. It will be the 3rd largest economy in the world. And the target is that in year 2047, we will reach up to the $30 trillion. आता ही गोष्ट सगळी मला मान्य आहे. खरं तर याच्यावर एक संशोधक म्हणून आपण मित्र विचार करायला पाहिजे. 2 वर्षानंतर आपण 3 ट्रिलियनचा 5 ट्रिलियनचा असणार आहे. 47 ला आपण 30 ट्रिलियन पर्यंत जाणार आहे. याचा अर्थ आपण वरच्या क्रमांकावर जाणार आहोत. म्हणजे तोपर्यंत आपल्या वरच्या कंट्रीज वाट बघत बसणार आहेत का? याच्यावर आपण चिंतन का करत नाही आहोत? त्यांचा ग्रोथ रेट नेमका काय असेल, त्यांचं विजन काय आहे, त्यांचे ऑब्जेक्टिव्ह काय आहेत, ते कशा दिशेनं प्रगती करण्याचा प्रयत्न करणार आहेत, या गोष्टीवर सुद्धा आपण थोडासा विचार करायला पाहिजे. कारण व्हेरियस डेव्हलपमेंट ऍस्पेक्ट जर आपण या विकसित भारतामधले बघितले, देर आर 4 मेजर ऍस्पेक्ट दे आर कन्सिडर्ड फॉर द विकसित भारत. नंबर 1 इज दॅट द इकॉनॉमिक ग्रोथ, social progress, environmental sustainability, and world governance. Good governance. And so there is vision, which is a global leader in innovation and technology, model of human development, champion of environmental sustainability. मला वाटतं हे 3 जे व्हिजन आहेत तेच आजच्या सेमिनारचे पण विषय आहेत. म्हणजे मी मुद्दाम त्या ऑर्गनायझिंग कमिटीचं मनापासून अभिनंदन करतो की त्यांनी भारत सरकारचं विजन जरी विकसित भारताचे असलं तर त्याच्या अनुषंगानं या महत्वाच्या विषयावर चर्चा घडून आणली जाते. त्या परवाच्या UNDPच्या रिपोर्टमध्ये खूप वेगानं पहिल्या पानावर बातम्या छापून आल्या की भारताचा क्रमांक सुधारला. ह्युमन डेव्हलपमेंट रिपोर्टच्या बाबतीतली गोष्ट आहे. 2021 ला तो 135 वर होता आणि आता तो 134 वर आला. आणि जेंडर इनइक्वालिटी इंडेक्स आपला 122 वरून 108 वर आला. ही प्रगती एका बाजूला आपल्याला दिसते. याच्यासाठी आम्ही काय करणार आहे, वी आर ट्राईंग टू शिफ्ट रिसोर्सेस फ्रॉम लो प्रोडक्टिव्हिटी टू हाय प्रोडक्टिव्हिटी, and that's why there will be increase in the employment opportunity. We are trying to increase in the competitiveness. We will try to expand the domestic and international market, improving financial and social inclusion. या सगळ्या गोष्टी आपण करणार आहोत. पण एक गोष्ट मला मुद्दाम इथं आणखी समोर मांडावीशी वाटते ती म्हणजे याच्या संबंधित what is the traditional concept of GDP, and at present the developed countries on what kind of criteria they are thinking in respect of development. The traditional concept is in that if we are succeeded to increase the GDP, increase the GNP, per capita income, the growth rate of industrial sector, growth rate of service sector, growth rate of primary sector, these are the basic parameters to measure the development. It's called as the quantitative development parameters. But the richest country in the world at present, they are thinking about the qualitative development. Always there is a conflict between the quantitative development and the qualitative development. When you're talking about the qualitative development, rich countries are there saying that we have enough money, we have enough assets, our growth rate is high, but the people of our country are not happy. That's the issue before the whole world. Why they are not happy? They have each and everything is there, their infrastructure is good, their educational system is good, health facilities are there. But society is not happy, so they have developed the happiness index, World Happiness Index, and in the World Happiness Index, India's rank is 126 out of 137 countries. जेव्हा जगाचा विचार समोर येतो तेव्हा मला याच्यावर विचार करणं अपेक्षित आहे. पॉप्युलेशन, एन्व्हायरमेंट या दोन्हीचा विचार करून जेव्हा मी विकासाकडे जातो, विकासाच्या प्रक्रियेमध्ये या देशातील लोक समाधानी आहेत का? खरं तर उत्पन्न किती वाढलं यापेक्षा वाढलेल्या उत्पन्नातून त्यांच्या गरजा पूर्ण होतात का, त्यांच्या चेहऱ्यावर समाधान होतं का, हे बघणं अपेक्षित आहे. मला वाटतं विकसित इंडिया, हॅपी इंडिया आणि डेव्हलप्ड इंडिया अशा पद्धतीने जर आपण पुढे जायला लागलो तर निश्चितपणे ही गोष्ट आपल्याला करता येऊ शकेल. म्हणून विकासाच्या बाबतीत पर्यावरणाचा विचार, लोकसंख्येचा विचार करून हॅपीनेस इंड्युस्ड डेव्हलपमेंटल मॉडेल आपल्याला पुढे आणायला पाहिजे. तर आजच्या चर्चासत्रामध्ये वेगवेगळ्या विषयांवर डिस्कशन होईल. पण मला असं वाटतं ॲज अ स्टुडंट ऑफ इकॉनॉमिक्स, हॅपीनेस इंड्युस्ड डेव्हलप्ड मॉडेल जेव्हा आम्ही यशस्वीपणे देशामध्ये राबवण्याचा प्रयत्न करू तेव्हा खऱ्या अर्थानं त्या देशाचा विकास झाला असं मला म्हणता येईल. बिकॉज दिस हॅपीनेस induced developmental model includes a number of indexes. For example, human development index is there, green index is there, which is directly related to the environment, then sustainable development goals, human suffering index, poverty index, global innovation index, corruption perception index is there also, gender equality index, world press freedom index. ह्या सगळ्या प्रकारच्या इंडेक्सना एकत्रित केल्यानंतर जो तयार होतो तो खरं तर हॅपीनेस इंडेक्स आहे. याच्या आधारावर जर आपण पुढे जायला लागलो तर निश्चितपणे भारत हा 2047 आपलं टार्गेट यशस्वी करू शकेल असं मला वाटतं. आणि याच एका विधानावर मी माझ्या मनोगताचं समारोप करण्यापूर्वी या राष्ट्रीय चर्चासत्राचं उद्घाटन झालं असं जाहीर करतो आणि या ठिकाणी थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय कर्नाटक.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable thoughts. During your address, you have touched many topics like declining investment in research and development, intrinsic relation between population, environment, development. You have also talked about the faceless development, silver market. So all those aspects, we should really consider it in a system. Thank you, sir. Now I humbly request Honorable Suresh Main sir, Chairman, Board of Studies in Economics and Professor in the School of Economics and Public Policy, University of Mumbai, for his keynote address.